Welcome back, everybody. This is a review update of the 1/6 scale Deluxe He-man figure from Mondo. This particular figure, I reviewed it, and if you watch my review, I'll have a link down below. During the review process, while I was off camera and I was replacing the head, I was holding it like so and pulling the head like this. And the upper body basically disconnected from the lower body. Now, usually the issue with Mondo is that the ball joint just basically comes off the socket. That's not what happened with my case. Basically, what had happened was the upper body disconnected from the socket, leaving the socket and the ball joint on the lower body. The socket in itself was not properly glued onto the upper body inside the cavity. So it's not an easy fix of putting it in. So if you watch my review, I kind of tried to laugh it off. And I knew that I can fix it right then and there if I wanted to, because I saw that the problem was that it wasn't glued on properly. It was glued on very small spots and very few places. And then this one also came off. So the question at the time was, even though it was an easy fix for me because I'm a customizer, why should I have to do this if I paid $250 for a premium figure? As a collector, my anticipation when I purchase a product is that it's flawless. Like, I should not have to contact customer service at all. That's the best customer service experience I can think of. I don't want to deal with anybody. I just want my figure. I want what I paid for. I want to be happy with my purchase. Okay, that's in all my purchases. So I contacted Mondo because my issue was very, very similar to a lot of people on a Facebook group, and they were saying the same thing: contact Mondo and all that stuff. Now, initially, the figure before this was Shira, and what Mondo did was replace the body part. And it seemed like they weren't asking for the original damaged part. So when I first contacted Mondo, the very beginning of this year, they were very communicative. They said they were sorry. It's going to take them until March or April before they can send a replacement body, because all of their products have been sold out. And they're trying to contact the factory to make new ones and then up their quality control so that they do not send me another defective product, which is reasonable, even though it's going to be 3 or 4 months. This was in January. I just received this body today, April 11. As an apology, is that they gave me a $50 coupon for my next purchase. I didn't ask for the coupon. I just wanted a replacement body, but they gave me the coupon regardless. And also, from the pictures that I sent, I was only expecting the replacement of the body. But on the email, they said they were going to go ahead and send me a new body and a new shield, even though I didn't ask for it. So at this point, I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm very happy with the response if they followed through. I knew I was going to make this video update, because if they followed through, then I would say that is above and beyond of the guarantee of their product in terms of what I feel. So what they sent me was this body, and like I said, an extra set of shield unasked for. So this body, before I glued it, before I was even playing, before it even broke off completely, when I was twisting it a little bit, it would pop off. And the ball, and I see the ball socket, and I just put it back in, I can't, so I can't rotate it and all this stuff. This, as you can see, does rotate fine. It does leave a gap. I don't know, but I'm going to say, it looks like it's good. Now, I don't really need to twist it all the way around to post a figure. I just need that much and that much. Otherwise, it starts breaking the product. That's understandable, right? But it wasn't happening even with this one. It was just completely broken. Okay, so after sending me this, the way I feel about their customer service is excellent. Because basically what Mondo has done, not only did they give me a $50 coupon for my next purchase, they basically doubled the value of the product that I purchased from them, because this Deluxe He-man figure comes with 3 sets of heads, 3 sets of armor. I didn't ask for it. I was expecting them to ask me to send the old product. That's why I didn't fix it. And I wasn't gonna bother fixing it if they were gonna send me a new one and ask for the old one. But a few weeks ago, people were saying that, yeah, they received their figure from Mondo, and they didn't even ask for the old figure back. In which case, I went ahead and fixed it. It's like I said, it's an easy fix. It's just basically what I did was glued the outer rim of the upper body to the socket that had been been removed, and that's it. And then I glued this part too. Instead of like 3 pinpricks of glue, I basically glued it so that it's basically covered. And I used monster glue, right? So this one's now fixed. I think it might still pop off the ball joint. Yeah, see? That's what it should have happened. This is the glue that I applied. So that's never going to come off. But this is what usually happens with the Mondo. So I can't even twist it without coming off, right? I'm okay with it. I'm not going to move it. This is basically the way I'm displaying it. Unlike this one, it's no issue. This is what they should have done in the first place. But because of what they've done, because of their response, I now have 2 He-man figures that I can display separately on top of the $50 coupon. So I didn't ask for them to leave this body with me. They just never even mentioned it. So now I have 2 figures. I'm very, very happy with the results. I'm using the $50 coupon for the Skeletor Panther deal. I know it's a separate purchase, but it's the same for me. I'm buying them both anyway because I already purchased the Battle Cat and I obviously bought the He-Man. I wish I had gotten the She-Ra. I know it's being offered as a 2-pack right now, but I already have the Hordak. It doesn't make sense for me to get 2 Hordaks, which is this. It's actually painted the same way too. It's not the exclusive or anything like that. So it's a shame I'm gonna miss out the She-Ra again, but you know, that's the way it is. I also missed out on Trapjaw because I wanted to see what Skeletor looked like before I go deeper into the line, because I didn't like the head sculpt on previous Skeletors. This one is money. This is great. It's a great head sculpt. But unfortunately, like I said, I missed out on Trapjaw. I'm hoping that they'll reissue that again for pre-order. If not, you know, then that's kind of a shame because it did really look good. Except, you know, I didn't really like the waist and the skirt design that they had. I was gonna take that off and leave everything as is. But right now, the most important thing is I know that if I'm gonna purchase a $500 Panther or a $250 Skeletor, or if I'm gonna sink in, I'm thinking I'm gonna sink in 5,000 on this line. However many figures that is, that's probably gonna be Sorceress, Teela, Man-at-Arms, if they reissue that, Evelyn, Beastman, and maybe hopefully Trapjaw, and then Oracle. So I'm willing to put in 5,000 more. Skeletor and Panther is going to be $750 out of that, so that's going to leave me with $425. So that's still be plenty of figures to buy. But if I'm going to put that much money, I really needed a guarantee from this company that they're going to back up my product that I'm going to purchase from them, and I'm going to be happy with it. And they are definitely doing that in my case. But anyway, that's basically how I'm going to go on with this company. I will support them. I like the figures. It displays very, very well. It's not as articulated as I would have liked, but there is a presence on your shelf when you display this. So the value is there. The product support is highly recommended. I'm not saying Mondo is going to do that for every returns in the future. I'm not saying they're going to replace any body part and ask you to keep the old one. I'm not saying the same situation is going to occur for you where it ended up being that I had 2 figures. and that the value basically cut in half or increased by half. Right? I'm not even going to assume that in the future. All I'm saying is that I know that in the future, if I purchase a Mondo product, it's going to be guaranteed. It's going to, and they're going to do whatever they need to do to make me as a customer happy with my purchase. That's the way it is from my experience. I hope this video will help you to make your own decisions. I hope you went, whatever experience you've gone through returning this figure, you're getting the same high quality level of experience that I received for this product and for any future products. And I hope this helped you make a decision what you're going to do with your own purchases from Mondo, whether you're going to stop it or you're going to continue it. It's up to you. But thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon.